I became a dopamine junkie for like 3 days. Yo, 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 it's your boy, Donnie's Dimension in the building. And today's topic, as you saw in the title, I am a slave. I'm still a slave. Now, a lot of you people that are new to the channel and haven't watched the old videos will not understand what I mean by me calling myself slave. No, I'm not in modern day slavery, none of that. I'm alright, I still got my rights, I live in the UK, everything's popping. What I mean by myself saying I am a slave, basically these last 4-ish days, I lived like a slave. As in, I let myself succumb to a lot of the modern day habits that I preach against. I found myself scrolling on social media a little bit, on Instagram. I found myself indulging in binge eating. I got off retention. No easy way to say it. I relapsed. You just know with it, with the whole hand gesture. Like I don't even say nothing, just did a bit of a hey. Nah, it was quite sad. It was honestly very, very sad. So the last 3 days, I succumbed to all of those bad dopamine habits, and it's crazy because it felt like just those 3 days, 72-ish hours. The difference it really makes on your mental health when you're indulging in all of that, it's unreal. Now, I could sit here and lie and say I did it as an experiment, I indulged in the habits as an experiment, isn't it? I'm above all of it. Calm down, bro. I need to calm myself down. No, I'm not above all of those bad dopamine, instant gratification habits. I just fell into it, I felt like I'd been working quite hard the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks I was working really hard, so then I let myself have an hour of video games. So I genuinely felt like my energy was lower, and I felt like I was suffering from a bit of burnout. Not necessarily from the YouTube thing, but I think probably that ties into it a bit because that's the hardest I've ever gone. And thank you so much to all of you that have clicked on my watched Hamza once. I would link it, but I just CBA editing and that. I might do it. Watch it. It's a banger. It's a hood classic. But thank you to everyone that showed love and commented on that. But aside from that, those 3 days really made me understand how a couple of days of indulging in those bad habits can make a year or a couple of months even of self-improvement feel like you've really stagnated. That's how it made me feel anyways. I'm quite harsh on myself. Like, for constructive criticism, I do take it in a positive light, because that's only because of my more spiritual growth and just maturing over time. But judging myself from where I was when I wasn't vapping, I wasn't eating crap, well, definitely lessened it anyways. I wasn't binge eating crap, wasn't just doing mindless scrolling and just staying very focused on my goals and everything. Big difference, boys. Big difference. And also, this is something quite interesting that I'd like to touch on in a future video. The nofap streaks. Genuinely insane how different they can be. I really did not believe in the whole, each streak is different, each nofap streak is not the same. No, it's true. It's true. I lived it. The 1 week that I was on demon retention, I never felt that freaking hench. I never felt that like much energy and just masculinity like within me. I was on a different level, boys, honestly. And I will get back onto that level, of course. This is my dedications and that, hold myself accountable on this channel. Won't lie to you guys. So yeah, each nofap streak is not the same. I had a streak where I was on, not some big brag, but like 28 days or something like that. And then I relapsed, and I was like, wow, that streak it didn't feel like a clean streak, if you know what I mean. It's not, and I think I did probably edge maybe a little bit during that, or I did like go on to just look, you know what I mean. But for real, no fap streaks different. when you feel really good, like this, just 7 days of just total hardcore mode, different, boys. It's different. And so yeah, this is just a little update to let you guys know that where I was and why I wasn't posting, to be more, quite frankly, to be more honest with you guys, why I stopped posting for a little bit out of my actual these style videos. I became a dopamine junkie for like 3 days, and it had me really messed up. But you know what? I can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. I now understand that, you know what, it really is not worth it. When you're on this more healthy lifestyle, and to touch on the bad habits and everything and how harsh I judge myself, to be fair to myself and to everyone that relapses, we've spent years honing, kind of literally honing these habits and being addicted, you know, relying on them. So it shouldn't be a shock that they're going to be hard habits to break. And just take it one day at a time, that every single day you're making yourself better. You're becoming better. You're at least trying and attempting to make yourself better. Every single one push-up you do, you're putting yourself ahead of the 80%. You just don't do, like Hamza says, don't do anything stupid, and you'll be fine. I did stupid stuff. I won a stupid prize. My bench press went down just from one. Well, it wasn't one. It was a couple nuts. I won't lie to you guys. I went a little bit crazy choking the chicken. But yeah, just that made me like genuinely weaker. I can't bench press as much. I was doing like the other day, but before all of this, I was on about 65. I think that's where I was. 65 kg. It's pretty decent. Now, when I went in like yesterday to the gym, I could barely bench press 40. I was struggling. I was really struggling. But moral of the story and moral of the video is, number one, do not think the grass is greener on the other side, because it's probably not. It's probably toxic, acidic green. That's the greenery that's on the other side. Number two, keep moving forward like Eren Yeager. This is your boy Dice Dimension signing out. Don't be a slave, bro. Go for freedom. Go for freedom.